Cartoon Raccoon! Welcome, everyone. Peace, love, and happiness. I welcome all my YouTube subscribers and viewers. Now, the cost of living is... we're in an emergency situation now. If you think about our emergency, like in California right now, the houses are burning down to the ground because of a wildfire that's spreading out of control. I know we're in January. You might see this video further in the future, but you're seeing it in January right now. So if those fires keep like endlessly burning thousands of houses to the ground, these forest fires, now that's an emergency. Now in my life, like Gen Z and millennials, like what emergencies do we have? The cost of living keeps like $2,000 rents. Not even just that, but it's the landlords. The landlords, these properties suck. There's like, there might be bugs and all this stuff, and it's not really vented. So we may try to rent a luxury apartment, right? Or like a standard apartment, and we may have major issues, like the dryer's not working, the washer's not working. How has it become our fault that we land in an emergency? Like, why Racoon thinks that, why is it our fault that we land in emergency constantly? We're constantly about our finances, about love, about happiness. We're constantly in emergency about life. It's not something to get angry about. It's something to enforce. Because the more love and happiness you spread around the world, the more better it gets. Especially when there's an emergency with like even paying rents. Like some people can't even pay rent, or they're homeless on the side of the freaking street. People are becoming homeless on the street because it's becoming an emergency. Like if you think about the California, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Maryland, there's becoming a homeless crisis due to the cost of living becoming an emergency in America. Now, what do we need to do? We need to stick together and tell these billionaires that, hey, I deserve to get paid fairly too. I don't, I want 25, I want 30 bucks an hour. I'm tired of living this life. I'm tired of living in emergency every second of my life. Everyone deserves to live fairly. Live in a society that we get paid fairly, not pennies, not chump change, not $12 an hour. We're not going to take it no more. We're not going to take, especially after taxes. Or the government needs to remove taxes. Whatever it takes to succeed in the mission, whatever Racoon thinks, whatever it takes, we got to do. We got to figure it out. And, sometimes in life it takes emergency situations. Sometimes they take a year, sometimes they take 5 years, a month, 10 years. It's going to be resolved because Cartoon Raccoon is going to make sure it gets resolved. It's not going to become emergency, our living situation every second of the day. I'm not going to live in fear every second, fearing my boss hates me. My boss wants to fire me constantly. I'm not going to be in fear of my life, of being a raccoon constantly in this life. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If you haven't clicked the link in the bio on my Patreon, subscribe for a small fee and become a Racoonian. Now, if you, like I said, the link is in the bio for my Patreon to become a raccoon, to join my Cartoon Raccoon army. Love everyone. I'm going to keep spreading the love and happiness and the joy and happy. Like, you got to live a happy life. Love everyone. I'll see you soon in the next video. Racoon! Racoon!